So what do you wish you did differently when you first started the Listings Lab?
I think that I wish that I'd slowed down a little bit. We moved really quickly and we built things really quickly. And part of that was me repeating a pattern of living and breathing work. When the Listings Lab was first being built initially, I mean, just like any other new business, the first thing that we were thinking about was obviously audience growth. Like, how do we get this new thing that we're doing in front of the right people? But also when we were actually developing the first round of the program, basically what I was thinking about the whole time was, okay, I want to build the program that I wish that I had. We moved to LA when I first started, when I first really went all in on the Listings Lab. And honestly, I didn't see much of LA. I mean, I think a lot of people who run businesses and who live and breathe the business, they suffer from this too, which is anxiety and burnout. And I definitely burnt out. I went through a period of really bad anxiety, and it was just because I didn't have any balance and I was only doing one thing, and a lot of my self-care and a lot of the things that I did for fun and that I did for me got pushed aside. When you are really going in and building a business, you shouldn't have to heal from that after. And it took me almost a full year to properly heal from the damage that I did at the very beginning of building this business. And I did the same thing in my real estate business. So that's what I mean by I repeated the pattern. Part of what we work on with a lot of our members, especially in our 7-figure programs, is not doing that. What can I do and how can I make this like the most valuable thing that anyone in real estate has ever seen before? Like, what are the things that like other programs are missing? What are the things that I wish that I'd known? What would have saved me time, money, stress, you know, burnout, frustration when I was building my real estate business? And really what we did is like, we started with that as a framework and then went to the, okay, now where are people gonna get stuck? And so a lot of it comes around ease, joy, fun. Where are people going to have trouble? Where are people going to run into their own stuff? And you can have all of those things as you're building, but I replayed the old pattern or that old conditioning and that old belief of success comes from working hard, which is not true. Because like, I mean, honestly, 90% of why people get stuck in their business is personal. So I worked too hard and I didn't scale fast enough, meaning I didn't hire fast enough, I didn't delegate fast enough, and so I kept too much on my plate, just like I did in my real estate business, my initial real estate business. And since we did that, the business has grown 5-6 times with ease and flow and fun. So I proved myself wrong. My biggest fear with starting the Listings Lab, I think, was what anybody's fear would be in my situation. I moved away from something that really felt like it was proven, it was working. You know, my mom called it like my license to print money, right? I had this, you know, this perfect business, and I decided to do something else. And so really, I mean, the biggest fear for me was, oh my gosh, this is the biggest risk that I've ever taken. I'm walking away from like this thing that I've built my entire life, my entire lifestyle. So I think that one of the biggest fears that I had was, you know, what if it doesn't take? But I think at the back of my mind, I always knew that it would, because business is business, you know, like there's proven immutable principles that if you follow and if you know and if you understand, your business will work. I think it was just the, you know, your normal butterflies.